Hey guys, gals, and Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Play Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Elliot's Tale. We're on episode 18, and, well, we had a very interesting episode, last episode. Elliot came very close to death. With a shocker brute pummeling him against the wall, he managed to pull out his shotgun and get a few slugs into him, but not until being thrown across the room again, slammed into a vending machine, setting off an alarm, and then eventually shooting the thing in the face. And then after that, a number of other zombies as well, and being chased out of the building with broken legs, crawling away by like 5 boomers, a spitter, and a few other zombies. But thankfully, just as it seemed the end of Elliot's tale was here, he had an adrenaline surge, and in the pouring rain, he got back onto his feet, even with his legs broken, and powered on back down towards the car. He tried valiantly to get the thing started. However, with the boomers pummeling on the outside, it did not budge. It had no charge. It would not start. And so, Elliot held them off, with them climbing through the windscreen at him, one by one. And one by one, he shot them in the face. It made them explode, and kept on reloading his double-barrel shotgun, bit by bit. And that's how we survived. With broken legs, we crawled into the back, pulled out an injector, and pumped ourselves through with some experimental healing thing. And it healed us pretty damn good. It got our head back to a relatively good health. It healed our right leg, but our left leg is still broken. Disheartened and feeling despondent, Elliot, while digging through the back of the SUV, came across that glass jar of mutagen we found in the prison. And he decided to take it. He had nothing to lose. He just survived certain death and was feeling on top of the world. And he blacked out, slowly writhing in the chair of the SUV. As his skin began to change, it began to shift pigment, becoming slightly more green and pale. Parts of it appearing almost like wood, with a bark-like texture. And his face began to change. Still looking relatively human, but different. If a normal person looked at him, they would be able to tell that there was something very unusual with him. Now, the negative that we did get, it's only the start of a negative. It can become a positive. But we'll see where it goes from here. So, we're joined here today with Elliot, the Wendigo Wood, the mutated man of Shade Hill, in his SUV, trying to survive, clutching that shotgun oh so very close. Now, we need to make ourselves a splint. Last episode I said I wasn't sure how or why we couldn't make one. Figured it out. We need to have at least 1 point in first aid, which we have 0 currently, or 2 points in survival. So, it's unlikely that we're going to be able to increase our first aid. No, it's not. I might be able to do something about that. We still have 2 first aid kits. So if I use those to get our right leg back up to health, we might gain enough experience to level up our first aid. So, we will give that a go. Let's jump in, go to those first aid kits, and attempt to use them on our leg. I'll also try and use them on my head as well. We finished using the first aid kit, let's jump in and see how first aid is. First aid's at 86%, so we're going to get close to getting it, but we might have to try and do some other first aid-y type things first. So, what do we want to do? I think we're going to try and bring our head up to full health. Oh, shit. Okay. The jet injector's chemicals wear off. You feel awful. And I'm sure we do, and we're suffering from a healing come down at the moment. Our perception, our dexterity, our strength, our intelligence is all low. We feel completely drained. Our body was working overtime to try and heal itself, and while at the same time was undergoing a change. Elliot's DNA was being rewritten. Yeah. We have quite an interesting character on our hands. And that pain isn't helping as well. The pain is obviously affecting us. So, we're going to do something about it. We are going to have something to eat, first of all. Let's see, we do have quite a bit in the car, but we're going to try and eat these fresh things first. So we're going to eat these apples. And eat the cherry. Okay, we're full. That's good. Now, we're going to drop that jet injector back here. Actually, we should use the advanced inventory just to make sure that it's actually going to the right place. The last thing we want is for things to be dropped on the ground. Okay. Alright, jet injector, you can go in there. Now, let's take some tramadol and some aspirin. I don't know whether this combination is deadly, but we're going to give it a go. Let's actually read the description on the aspirin, because tramadol's for moderate pain. It's a mild. Okay. To reveal pain and swelling. Yeah. Okay. So we're so close to getting our first aid up. 94%. Maybe if I can get away with making something first aid related, we might be able to do it. The only problem is that we don't know we don't know anything about first aid, unfortunately. So, wait, we do have some disinfectant. Now, I would like to keep it, but we're going to use it. Look at that, our first aid has increased to 1. We now should be able to create a sling. We are going to need a splint. We are going to need 10... It's coming to me. Rags. We can need 10 rags. So if we have a look, medical, we have an arm splint and a leg splint. So we need 10 rags to be able to do it. And 2 heavy sticks. The 2 heavy sticks are fine. We can find those outside. The rags are going to be a little bit more difficult. We can quite easily cut up something that we're wearing. I'd rather not. Or we could try and be super brave. And see, our speed is definitely a lot lower than I'd like it to be. We did kill some zombies out there, and they will have clothes on them. Those clothes we can get rags from. So I think we're going to very carefully move towards some of those zombies we killed. Although we have to remember we were shooting the shotgun last episode, and a lot of things would have heard that. The good thing about us shooting our shotgun is that well, we've done a decent amount of damage to everything. Okay, that's good. So they won't actually come back. Damaged zombie corpse. I think the damaged can still come back, though. Something to be mindful of. Can you see me? You don't see me yet. Okay. So we're going to go here. We're going to go butcher. This is the spitter zombie. We're going to go cut up all you can. So we managed to get 8 rags out of that, which is pretty decent. So we only need 2 more rags, which is, definitely doable. We're going to leave the dog corpse alone for now. We are probably going to run into that boomer. It's kind of inevitable. And I don't want to use a shotgun shot on it. But at the same time, shit, I really don't want the giant rattlesnake. Those things are difficult to kill. We might just be able to get away with trying to smash him with our crowbar, which I think we actually dropped. Yeah, we dropped it. So, what's the bash like on the shotgun? 12. It's actually pretty good. I mean, I don't want to wreck the thing, but we might just have to bash him. We will try and get him in this bush. Actually, we'll try and use the trees to try and block his spew. Yep, that kind of worked. Let's go here. Try and get him to come through the tree at us. Pretty decent. Nice. We did it. 24 sounds, so they actually do make quite a loud noise when they explode. Just the... Yeah, imagine it's quite a visceral sound. Is that a thermometer just hanging out on the ground? I think it is. I don't know why I'm not using the mouse. It's a barometer. Yeah, thermometer. That giant rattlesnake is currently fleeing. No, tracking. Okay, cool. So let's see what we got here. We've got a damaged zombie corpse. Let's come over and butcher that sucker. Cut up all we can. Great. And we actually got some leather patches. We only got one rag. And we will take those leather patches, though. And the damaged zombie corpse, did we not butcher that zombie as well? Why not? Let's come up here. Okay. Let's butcher all we can, cut up all we can, and let's take everything with us. We will even take a plastic chunk. Good. Okay, so now what we need are heavy sticks, and I can actually see some, so this is great. Heavy stick. Now, I don't know if we need 2 or if it's just 1, but if we come into our crafting menu and then go to other and then medical, I can see what I'm missing, because we're still obviously missing things. What am I missing? Ah, string. Okay. Ah. Okay, so it needs to be 12 small strings. See, we've got thread, but the thread is too weak to be able to do it. The long strings we can get from curtains. There are a lot of curtains around. We can also go to one of the vehicles and take one of the safety belts off. That might do it. Let's just have a look. Let's search really quick. Let's search for small strings to see if we can make them. No, we can't. Okay. I thought I might have been able to do that. Small string. Okay, so you need 50 thread, which we do actually have. So let's make some small string. Now, how many do we need for that? I felt like we needed maybe 2. 2 long strings, so we need another 50 thread, which we actually do have back at the vehicle. So we'll just grab these sticks and we will head back to the car, because it's kind of imperative that we get this splint on as soon as possible. It's also going to night now, so we are going to be wanting to, well, try and survive the night in this vehicle. It's actually very dark in here at the moment, which isn't great, but hey, look, we can do something about that. Let's go activate in, and we activate our nightlight, so it's now shady. Shady is good enough for us to do a decent amount of crafting. So I think if I come to the back here, and we have a look, let's see, there we go. We can make an arm splint. Why can't we make a leg one? Because we need another long string. Oh, long strings. I have a long string. Okay. 6 small strings. 12 small strings. And we only made 1 small string. Wow, okay. I read that wrong. Yeah, so we'd need 12 of those, which is obviously a lot more. So I want to see if I can instead remove aspects of this vehicle. The seatbelt being one of them. So we're going to go to the back seat, actually the one that we're physically on at the moment. Examine the vehicle, and we'll see what we need to actually remove the safety belt. So if we go remove, we need a tool with 1 lifting, or 1 strength. Okay, no, we can do it. Okay, it's possible. Great, we did it. Okay, so we should have some items on the ground. We have a short rope. That rope, I'm imagining we can break down into something smaller. I'm hoping, at least. Let's go have a look again. Medical. Okay. I want to try and figure out the long strings, if we can. So let's go back to the crafting menu. Go find, search for string again. Long string, we need 300 threads, or 300 sinew, or 6 small strings. Okay. I'm going to see if I can disassemble that rope. Let's see what we get out of that. I don't know if that would have just dropped on the ground or not. Long strings. 6 long strings. Okay. Okay, now we're talking. Yes! Okay, success. Okay, so I kind of like that. You know, we went outside, we cut up, you know, the rags that were left over on the zombies, grabbed some sticks, came back into the car, chopped off one of the safety belts, and we're using the safety belt to actually hold our leg in place. So let's go ahead and craft the sucker. Oh no! Because we suck, there's always a chance that you will fail. And we wasted some of the materials. I don't know which of the materials we wasted, but we'll find out. Seeing as we cannot make it, I think we wasted a fair amount. We wasted the rags. Okay, so we need 2 heavy sticks again, and we need some rags. Shit. We've only got 3 rags. We're going to have to go back out again. Okay, so we need to activate our nightlight so that we can actually get our sight back. Weirdly enough, I know it seems strange, but it kind of makes sense in a way, because when you have a light source close to your face, your peripherals just disappear altogether. Any kind of night vision that you have goes. We did have some leather patches down there. Oh, just the one. I'm a little concerned about the zombies coming back to life, so I might try and see if I can just smash a few of them as well. What have we got over here? Just a zombie corpse. Okay, so we're going to smash it. I hate using the shotgun to do it, but yeah, we need to. That was actually a spitter. I should have been more careful. And that's a spitter as well. I'm going to take that flashlight, and I'm going to butcher the spitter, and then butcher everything else. Okay, cool. We're going to take all the rags, just because there's always a chance that we can fail. What do we got here? Bruised zombie cop. Expandable baton. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but maybe that's because it hasn't expanded yet. Maybe. The holster. Damn. Nice. Cool. Okay, we can holster. Not that we can holster much yet, but it's nice to know that we've got one. I don't know if I need the barometer. So we're going to head back to the car, and we're going to do some more crafting. We'll uncap our atomic nightlight as well. Should be zooming in. What am I doing? There we go. Actually, you know what? We can go right in. It's a little ugly, but it allows you all to see exactly what's going on. Okay, let's try that again. Actually, nope. We need to activate the nightlight first. Boom. Okay. Let's go. That's the one I'm looking for. Okay. I can't do it, so that means we are missing something. The sticks. I'm missing the sticks. 2 heavy sticks. Okay. We're gonna have to go back out. Yeah, it's gotten really... Well, it's 9 o'clock now, so it's quite late. There is 1 stick. We want to find another, but I'm also a little concerned about wandering around the forest late at night. Okay, we've got what we need. We're wet and we're filthy. Not ideal. We do have a towel, so we could use the towel. Actually, I think we left the towel inside, along with the rest of our disposable gear. Okay, let's try that again. Leg splint. Cross your fingers with me. We need this. Ah, it's too dark to craft. Okay, alright, let's try that again. Fingers crossed? Okay. My morale is too low. Oh god. Of course it's too low. Of course it's too low. Okay, so we need to try and improve our morale. I don't think we have any other towels around. Let me just have a look. Let's just go all. No, we don't have any towels. Certainly don't have any in my inventory, do I? Nope. We might have to try and take something fun to improve our mood. Or at least maybe eat something that's enjoyable, like candy or something like that. Let's have a look. Chocolate candies. I want to be taking those into my inventory. And we'll take the fruit leathers as well. Or pork sticks, they'd probably be nice. We'll see. Okay, we'll start off with that. Let's go and eat the chocolate bag of candies. And that does shit all to our, to our morale. If we had music, or the ability to listen to music, that could really, really help improve our mood. We will try and eat some more. Eat some other bits and pieces. Hope that we can kind of offset it a little bit, because we will enjoy that also. Okay. I don't think it's enough. We'll try. Let's see. Because our focus is low as well, it is actually going to be more difficult for us to succeed at this, but we'll try. Okay, we fail, but we don't waste any materials, which is important. That's good. It means we can try again. Fingers crossed. Yes! We did it. Okay, so now I need to go where? Leg splint. Oh, hang on. Maybe it's an activate, actually. Yeah, activate. You can't do anything interesting with it. Okay. Let's just go where? We put on the leg splint, and it's on my left leg. Yes, it's on my left leg. So if we have a look at our legs now, we can see that my left leg is encumbered like crazy. 93. We're going to be quite slow. In saying that though, our speed is 105. We're hobbling, yeah, sure, but we still have our right leg to power us along, which is good. If it wasn't for the injector, we'd be shit out of luck with that. So while... Oh god, I left the door open. That freaked me out for a second. While we're here, I might try and craft a blindfold as well. If it's still possible. If we've still got enough rags for it. We do have enough rags. Let's try and make it. Good. So that's going to be very helpful if we start hallucinating. We'll be able to determine what's real, what isn't. Yeah. Now, I'm tempted to put the double-barrel shotgun away and start using the Remington for now, because it can carry a lot more with it. I think I'm going to do that. So we are going to... I think it's in this one here. Yeah, okay, great. So we're going to drop the Remington. Actually, I should never go drop. You always want to use the advanced inventory when you're here, because there's always a chance you can drop it on the ground. We don't want to do that, because we've still got 11 shots. And saying that, we could probably get away with using the MP5. But yeah, the shotgun up close just destroys anything. So, they're very, very useful weapons. Right, I'm wielding it. I think that's why it's not showing up at the moment. So, let's see. Store in inventory. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's drop you over there and grab the Remington. I will unload the other one as well. And you know what? We're probably going to start wearing that right helmet, because it's going to disguise our face somewhat. So I might actually just take that now. Okay, right. We're full. Okay, let's go wield... Oh, we didn't drop the shotgun. Let's unload that. And let's try and get rid of that again. There we go. Done. And let's see if we can grab the riot helmet. There we go. Great. So we do have quite a few things on already. So we have a look at our head. Actually, we've only got the hunting cap on there, but we do have the sunglasses. We don't have anything on our mouth currently, so that's okay. Because maybe we can't put things on our mouth yet. No, I think we can, but yeah. Okay, let's try. Let's take off the hunting cap for now. Where are you, hunting cap? There it is. Okay, we take it off. We can see as soon as we take it off, we put the hood on, which is kind of cool. And let's go wear riot helmet. Great, now let's just see how we're doing encumberment encumbrance-wise. So our head encumbrance doesn't really matter, but it's more the eyes and the mouth. We might be able to make the right mask fit us, which will be better for us. Yeah, so covering our mouth, that's what was actually making us lose our breath. It's not too bad yet, but it's something for us to be mindful of. It's going to be okay for the moment. Okay, alright, so we've got our splint on. I think it's about time for us to call it a night. Go to sleep. Try and survive. But before we do, I'm going to reload the shotgun. Let's see. I like it. You can reload one at a time as well. Instead of doing the whole lot. Just like bullet in or slug in, slug in, slug in. And I'm wondering if we have different fire modes for this as well. Let's see. Because I've forgotten what the key is for it already, so I'm just going to have a look really fast. Because it says semi-automatic. I doubt... Could you just hold down and fire all 6? Surely not. Toggle attack mode if we learn is yeah, I thought it was capital F. Yeah, so it is just the one, which I mean that's fine. I just saw semi-auto and I thought maybe there are other options, but yeah, no, that's good. An automatic shotgun would just be crazy. I'm sure it exists somewhere in the world. Okay, we are going to sleep. We're going to try and sleep. See if we can make it to the morning. This is a comfortable place to sleep. We go to sleep. The time is going by. It's snowing outside. Our head is healing up nicely. It's 1:30, 2 o'clock, 2:30. It's all nice and quiet outside. And the sun is starting to rise. You see, we can see quite clearly early on in the morning. So we wake up and we're a little bit hungry, but beyond that, we're doing okay. It's a clear day. The sun isn't up yet, but we are. And, well, all things considered, Elliot's healed up pretty nicely. He still does have a broken leg, and that's going to take at least a few days to heal. So we're going to have to stay in and around this area. I might be ballsy enough to go back inside. We have the weaponry. I mean, hell, if we go in there with our MP5, we can, we can mess stuff up big time. And I feel like we drew out everything that was left in there when when he started firing that shotgun at the shocker brute. If there's anything else in there, yeah, well, we'll see. But guys and gals, that's going to be next time. I've been Rycon, this has been Elliot the Wendigo Wood. And until next time, stay tuned.